Hello dear students. So in previous video we were studying lesson number 2, the sound of music, part 2, Bismillah Khan, and we have revised 7 paragraphs. So today we will start from paragraph number 8. Okay, so let's start. Bismillah Khan has given many memorable performances both in India and abroad. Means he did not perform here only, he performed abroad also, and there he performed memorable. Means nobody can forget that. Nobody can forget. That was very memorable. His first trip abroad was to Afghanistan, where King Zahir Shah was so taken in by the maestro that he gifted him priceless Persian carpets and the other souvenirs. See, his first trip was where? Afghanistan. And there, at that time, the king of Afghanistan was Zahir Shah. He was very impressed, he was very happy with his music, and because of that only, he gifted him a very priceless gift. Was what? A Persian carpet. And other souvenirs. Souvenirs means things given in memory of place, person or event. And so many other things that he got. Bismillah Khan, so many other things he got. Okay. The king of Afghanistan was not the only one to be fascinated with Bismillah Khan's music. Only Zahir Shah was not there. So many people were there who were fascinated by music of Bismillah Khan. And who were there? Let's see. Film director Vijay Bhatt was so impressed after hearing Bismillah play at a festival that he named a film after the instrument called Goons Uthi Shehnai. Means only Zahir Shah was not fascinated by Bismillah Khan. Film director Vijay Bhatt was also fascinated, and he was very impressed when he heard the music. When Bismillah Khan played on the occasion of festival, and then he got an idea that he should keep the name of his movie Goons Uthi Shehnai. The film was hit, and one of Bismillah Khan's compositions, Dil Ka Khilona Hai Toot Gaya, Dil Ka Khilona Hai Toot Gaya, turned out to be a nationwide chart booster. Despite this huge success in the celluloid world, Bismillah Khan's ventures in film music were limited to two: Vijay Bhatt's Goons Uthi Shehnai and Vikram Srinivas Kannad venture Sanadhi Apanna. I just can't come to terms with the artificiality and glamour of the film world, he says with emphasis. So Goons Uthi film, Goons Uthi Shehnai, that was a hit at that time, and one of Bismillah Khan's composition, and another composition means another he composed music, and that was what? Dil Ka Khilona Hai Toot Gaya. It turned out to be a nationwide chart booster. Means another chart booster means what? Another famous chart booster means record breaker. Record breaker means till then no music was there that was produced and that was listened by any person. So it was recorded. Despite this huge success in the celluloid means fashion way of referring to films, Bismillah Khan's ventures in film music were limited to two. After getting success, so many people are getting so many so many films, but here in Bismillah Khan's case, it was limited in two film. He was not ready to do any other film. Why? Let's find out the reason here. Vijay Bhatt's Gozudi Shanai, first movie, and Vikram Srinivas Kannad venture Sanadhi Panna, second. Okay, I just can't come to terms with the artificiality and glamour of the film world. Actually, he believed what? In a reality. That he did not believe in artificiality. He did not believe in glamour. He just believed only reality. Okay, so because of that, he was not ready to do any other movie. Okay, awards and recognition came thick and fast. Awards and recognition came thick and fast. Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to be invited to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Center Hall in the United States of America. After that, he was awarded so many things, means he was awarded by so many prizes, means he was very popular among Indian, and he became the first Indian who was invited where? Who was invited to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Center Hall in the United States of America. Means think, who will listen Indian music? Indian music will be listened only in India. But now he was the first person who became the first person who was invited in America to play this music. Now we should also feel proud that he belonged to our country. He also took part in the World Exposition in Montreal, in the Cannes Art Festival, and in the Osaka. And after that, he took a part where World Exposition in Montreal and Cannes Art Festival and the Osaka. Okay, so well known did he become internationally that an auditorium in Tehran was named after him, Tehar Mosque Ustad Bismillah Khan. After that, he was known. After this music, after this performance, he was popular in so many countries. And when he was invited in Tehran, and there he played this music, and the king of Tehran, he was very famous, means he was very impressed by him, by Bismillah Khan. So after this, he just named his Tahar Mosque by his name, means like Tahar Mosque Ustad Bismillah Khan. Just like so many places are there, like Gorakhnath, it is Gorakhnath Baba, okay, like Ambedkar Park. So because of that only, and he is very good person, he was very good person because of that only, and because of his music, Tehran, the country of, means that country, they just named his mosque as a Ustad Bismillah Khan, Tahar Mosque Ustad Bismillah Khan. Okay. In paragraph number 10, it is described that how many awards he got: Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, and Padma Vibhushan. Okay, these are the national award that he got in his life. Now, in 2001, Ustad Bismillah Khan was awarded India's highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna. And after that, the highest civilian award, that is Bharat Ratna, he got in 2001. With the coveted award resting on his chest and his eyes glinting with rare happiness, he said, "All I would like to say is, teach your children music. This is Hindustan's richest tradition. Even the West is now coming to learn our music." After getting that highest civilian award, Bharat Ratna, he was very happy. And when he got opportunity to speak before the public, so he said that teach your children music. This Hindustan's richest tradition. Because you know what? West is now coming to learn our music. And we belong to our country, we belong to India. So we should feel proud and we should teach our children to learn music. In spite of having traveled all over the world, Khan Sahab, as he is fondly called, means wherever he was, wherever he went, he was called by a very nickname that is called Khan Sahab. Means everybody used to call him Khan Sahab. Is exceedingly fond of Banaras and Dumrao, and they remained for him the most wonderful towns of the world. A student of his once wanted him to head a Shehnai school in the USA. Actually, you know what? In the corner of the world, if he was in the corner of the world, but he will never forget his Banaras, he will never forget his Dumrao, wherever he was, but he will never forget. So once incident took place here, that once a student of his once wanted him to head a Shehnai school in the USA. Actually, a student wanted to open a school, Shehnai school in United States of America, and he wanted that Ustad Bismillah Khan should be remain there and he should help him to open the school. And the student promised to recreate the atmosphere of Banaras by replicating the temples there, and that student promised him, as he liked too much Dumrao, Banaras. So he said, he told him that everything he will create here, but please don't go anywhere, please be here and please help him to open the school for Shehnai. Okay, and he was ready to also construct temples, but Khan Sahab asked him if he would be able to transport river Ganga as well. But he asked to him, can you bring Ganga here? Can you transfer Ganga here? Okay, I agree that you can create all that things, temples, that means everything you will create. What about Ganga? Can you bring? Okay. Later he is remembered to have said, that is why whenever I am in foreign country, I keep yearning to see Hindustan. While in Mumbai, I think of only Banaras and the Holy Ganga, and while in Banaras, I miss the unique mutt of Dumrao. Okay, see, it happens with us also. Like if we are out of state, means in Delhi, so we always imagine that we should live in UP. And if we talk about UP, so we always think about Gorakhpur. When we talk about Gorakhpur, so we think about our native place. So just like that, Ustad Bismillah Khan, when he was in foreign country, so he always remember his Hindustan. And when he is Hindustan, like in Mumbai, so he always think about Banaras. When he is in Banaras, so he always think about mutt of Dumrao. Okay, let's see. Shekhar Gupta, when partition happened, didn't you and your family think of moving to Pakistan? Means a person asked him, means when partition happened in 1947, so at that time most of the people, they went to Pakistan. But what about you? Didn't you think that you should also move from here to Pakistan? So Bismillah Khan said, God forbid, me leave Banaras. Impossible, never. I went to Pakistan once. I crossed the border just to say I have been to Pakistan. I was there for about an hour. I said namaskar to the Pakistanis and salam Salam alaikum to the Indians. I had a good laugh. Once Shekhar Gupta asked that when partition over, means when partition happened, so didn't you think to be there in Pakistan? So he said, Pakistan, God forbid me. Can you leave? Can you leave Banaras? No, never. But I can't say that I didn't go there. I went there for 1 hour. I said to Pakistani, Namaskar, and to Indian, Salam Alaikum. Okay, so at this moment, Shekhar Gupta laughed. Okay, now last paragraph of this chapter. Ustad Bismillah Khan's life is a perfect example of the rich cultural heritage of India, one that effortlessly accepts that a devout Muslim like him can very naturally play the Shahnai every morning at the Kashi Vishwanath temple. Ustad Bismillah Khan's life is a perfect example of the rich cultural heritage of India. Yes, definitely we can say. Being a Muslim, he always used to play Shahnai at temple. So this is a very great example for the people. So because it is said that our India has a different culture, different religion. In one word, in one sentence, we can say that India means diversity in India. In one word, say that India has a very rich cultural heritage of everything, and this person is the example of this. So effortlessly accept that a devout Muslim like him can very naturally play the Shahnai every morning at the Kashi Vishwanath temple. Being a Muslim, he was always used to play music at the Kashi Vishwanath temple. So it's a very difficult to play over there. Devout means believing strongly in a religion and obeying its law and following its practice. Okay. So Ustad Bismillah Khan passed away on 21st August 2006 at the age of 90 after a prolonged illness. He was given a state funeral and the government of India declared 1 day of national mourning. So this was the very bad day for India, not for India, for all country also, because he was not famous only India, he was popular in other country also. So he passed away on 21st August 2006 when he was 90. And he was suffering from some illness, so because of that he was died. So he was given a state funeral and the government of India declared 1 day of national mourning. So this was the revision of lesson number 2, the sound of music, part 2, Bismillah Khan, Ustad Bismillah Khan. And if you want to see Ustad Bismillah Khan live means that how he played Shahnai. So you can go through the YouTube and there you can type Ustad Bismillah Khan. So there you can listen some music of Shahnai that he played over there. Okay. So thank you so much.